Hi everyone, welcome to the channel Morning Alarm. Today our topic is database interfaces. In the previous videos, we have discussed what are the languages used for creating the database, inserting data and manipulating the data in the database. So, after inserting the data and the database is ready, we must provide an interface for the users to use the data in the database. An interface is nothing but it is the interaction from the user to the database. It is a platform which offers the user to use the database according to their requirements. So the DBMS provides some user-friendly interfaces. Let us discuss the interfaces provided by the DBMS. The first one is menu-based interface for web clients or browsing. In this interface, the users are provided with list of options in the form of menus. In this type of interface, the users need not memorize any specific commands or syntax for query languages. Rather, the query is composed step by step by picking options from a menu that is displayed by the system. And one of the famous, very popular technique is pull down menus, which are used in web-based user interfaces. The next one is apps for mobile devices. In this interface, the database is provided to the user in the form of apps. In examples, we can take banking, reservations, and insurance companies. In these, they provide apps that allow users to access their data through a mobile phone number or mobile device. The user can use their data by using the mobile phone with the help of these apps. The apps have built-in programmed interfaces that allow users to log in with their account name and password. Each user is given an account name and password that helps them to log in into the account. The apps then provide a limited menu of options for mobile access to the user data, as well as options such as paying bills for the banks, for making reservations for reservation websites. The next one we have is form-based interfaces. In this type of interface, a form-based interface displays a form to each user. So in this type of interface, user is provided with a form. In that, he can fill out all the form entries to insert new data if he is a new user or he is existing already as a user. Then he can fill out only certain entries in which the database will retrieve matching data for the remaining entries. Forms are usually designed and programmed for naive users. As we discussed in the uses of in database management system, naive users are nothing but they always use the data, query and insert and update the data by canned transactions. Many DBMSs have form specification languages, which are special languages that help programmers to specify such forms. So the DBMSs also provide some specification languages like programming languages, which are used by the programmers to specify such forms, to create such forms for the user convenient way. This is about form-based interface. And in this form-based interface, we also have SQL forms, which is a form-based language that specifies queries using a form designed in conjunction with the relational database schema. With the schema of the relational database, the form-based language specifies queries which are designed in conjunction with this schema in SQL forms. Oracle Forms is a component of Oracle product suite that provides an extensive set of features to design and build applications using forms. Some systems also have utilities that define a form by letting the user interactively construct a sample form on the screen, which is required by the user. The next one is graphical user interface. In this type of interface, The GUI typically displays a schema to the user in diagrammatic form. By using some specific queries to manipulate the data, the user can specify a query by manipulating the diagram. In this case, GUIs also utilize both menus and forms. The next one is natural language interface. In this type of interface, the user can use some languages like English or some other languages to attempt to understand them. In this natural language interface, the natural language itself has a schema which is similar to the database conceptual schema. The two schemas are similar to each other, and as well as they have a dictionary of important words. The natural language interface refers to the words in its schema as well as to the set of standard words in its dictionary. So this natural language has a connection between the words in its schema and the standard words in its dictionary. So this helps in interpreting the request by the user. The request is understood by the user. So if the interpretation is successful, the interface generates a high-level query corresponding to the natural language request by the user and submits it to the DBMS for processing. Otherwise, a dialog is started with the user to clarify the request. The next one we have is keyword-based database search. This type of interface is mainly seen in web search engines like Google, etc. In this type of interface, we accept strings of natural language like English or Spanish words and match them with the documents of specific sites or web pages on the web at large. In this type of interface, they use predefined indexes on words. So using the indexes, we can retrieve the data based on the words and use ranking functions to retrieve and present resulting documents in a decreasing degree of match. In a decreasing degree of match, the resultant documents are presented. Such free-form textual query interfaces are not yet common in structural relational databases. Although a research area called keyword-based querying has emerged recently for relational databases. Nowadays, these are not commonly used yet, but a research has been done. Keyword-based querying has been emerged recently for relational databases. Next one we have is speech input and output. In this type of interface is similar to the speaking to the Google or Siri. Intended use of speech as an input query and speech as an answer to the question or request of a request is becoming commonplace. As we see in our daily life applications, we talk to Siri, which is an artificial intelligence. So in this interface also we give the input in the form of speech and get the output as the form of speech. The application of this interface can be mostly seen in telephone directories and flight arrival dispatches and credit card account information inquiries are allowing such speech for input and output and enable customers to access this information. So the speech input is detected using library of predefined words and used to set up the parameters that are supplied to the queries. Similar to the type of interface keyword-based database search and natural language interface as discussed earlier, here the keywords are used to change the natural language queries understandable by the DBMS. Similarly, in the speech input also, the keywords in the speech input are used to detect the user requests. The next interface is interface for parametric users. Parametric users are nothing but naive users who regularly use queries and update the data in the database. This is called as scan transaction. Parametric users such as bank tellers often have a small set of operations that they must perform repeatedly. For example, using the function keys to invoke routine and repetitive transactions such as account deposits or withdrawals by the teller or balance inquiries. Systems analysts and programmers design and implement a special interface for each known class of naive users. Usually a small set of abbreviated commands is included, with the goal of minimizing the number of keystrokes required for each request. So whenever the user uses some function keys or keystrokes to give the request, the abbreviated commands in the request are included in the keystrokes are activated, and the user request is analyzed by the DBMS and the request is performed. The next one we have is interface for DBA. DBA is nothing but database administrators. Most database systems contain privileged commands that can be used only by the DBA staff. These include commands for creating accounts, setting system parameters, granting account authorization, changing a schema, and recognizing the storage structure of the database. So the interface for the DBA mainly contains privileged commands that can only be used by the DBA staff. These are the different interfaces provided by the DBMS for the database users. So in this video we have discussed the different interfaces provided by the DBMS for the users. One is menu based interface for web clients or browsers which uses the menus, and other is apps for mobile devices which provide an interface to the users in the form of apps. Form based interface includes forms where the user can fill the forms fully or partially to get the data. SQL forms and Oracle forms are mostly used. The next one is graphical user interface, which sometimes also uses menus and forms. In this, the schema to the user is presented in the diagrammatic form. Natural language interface. In this, the user can give the request in natural languages like English and some other languages. Using the keywords, the request is converted into understandable query by the DBMS. The next one we have is keyword based search. This is somewhat similar to the web search engines. In this also we use the keywords. And next one we have is input and output. Speech. In this the speech is taken as input and the speech is given as output. Next one is interfaces for parametric users. In this we use the functional keys which work with some commands, abbreviations included in the system. Next one we have is interface for DBA, that is database administrators. These include only some privileged commands that can only be used by the DBA staff. In this interface, it is used by only DBA to grant authorizations, create accounts and setting system parameters, etc. Okay guys, this is about database interfaces. Hope you like the video. If you like the video, like, share and subscribe for more useful videos. See you in the next coming videos. Thank you.